I played 100 games of Fortnite in Unreal Rank to see how good I was after not playing for 3 years. Game 1, we died off spawn. Game 2, we died off spawn. Game 3, we also died off spawn. I'm hosting a free Battle Pass giveaway for the start of Chapter 5. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment your Fortnite username down below. Game 4 was a bit different to the previous 3. We killed this duo when we landed off spawn. And then later on we found this build fight, so I decided to blow it up and see if there was anyone left in it. After realizing there was no one in it, I accidentally jumped into a rift, and by the time I got back down, my duo had already died. So I ended up fighting this guy and killing him, and then I got third partied and died. In game 5, we killed this duo off spawn. We decided to land at Pleasant Park in this game. Then a bit later in the game, we ran into this other duo, and this is what happened. In game 6, we landed at Tilted Towers, and I hit this crazy shot on this guy with a flint knock, and then I died. Game 7, another tilted drop, died off spawn. Game 8, I was playing solo now, and I flew around the map for ages before I managed to find anybody to fight. Now getting into a bit of the end game. My mats are very scuffed here, and I have no heals left. I still thought that the heavy sniper would one-shot the wall. Game 9, I died off spawn. Game 10, I got into this fight, and this guy decided to third party, and I die in a very frustrating way. Game 11, I died off spawn, and here I was fighting my brother, and he actually killed me. But he was only 1 HP, which is really annoying. Of course, he had to emote on me. Game 12, I land at Lucky Landing and kill this guy just before he lands. Then later on in the game, this guy pushes me and shits on me. Game 13, another Lucky Landing. Kill this guy off spawn. And this was a really good game. As you will see, I get a load of kills. But then I died as I tried pushing this guy in this barn. Game 14, I kill this guy near the start of the game. Get into another fight with this guy in a bush, and then I die. Game 15, I died off spawn. Game 16, I third party this kill. Get another kill off spawn. And then later on I died to this guy. In game 17 I tried to do a cool play with a flintlock and I ended up killing myself in game. Game 18 now, and I third party this fight and get 2 kills. Then I get into a fight with this other guy and someone else headshot snipes me. Game 19 now, and I'm playing trios with my friends. And as you can see, I end up killing myself in game with the flintlock again. And then the rest of my trio die. Game 20, another trios game. We're in a mid-game fight, and I end up going down, and we all died. Game 21 is a duo game. We landed at Tilted. As you can see, I hit some lovely shots here with the Deagle. But then later on, I die. Game 22 now, we're back to trios. Get into a fight early in the game, and I end up going down. Game 23, we land at Salty Springs, and this is one of the best games we played. As you will see, we get a load of kills. We ended up placing 8th in that game. Game 24 is another duo game, and we landed at Tilted Towers. We ended up surviving off spawn and getting a few kills throughout the game. And then in this fight here, my ping went up to 300 and I died. But my duo managed to carry on playing and we ended up with a 2nd place finish. Game 25, we landed at Tilted Towers again and we died off spawn. Game 26 was a retail row landing, and we died off spawn again. Game 27, another Tilted Towers landing, and once again we died off spawn. Game 28, we landed at Lucky Landing, and I got shot in the back, and we died off spawn. Game 29, another Lucky Landing and another death off spawn. Game 30 now, back at Lucky Landing, of course, and we died off spawn again. Game 31, I died off spawn. Game 32, I landed at Lucky Landing and killed this guy early on in the game. And then later on I get into this other fight. Kill this one guy and then start getting third partied by a grenade launcher. So of course I had to snipe him. Then I push this guy who's down the mountain from me and he ends up killing me. Game 33, I landed at Lucky Landing and died off spawn. Game 34, another Lucky Landing and I died off spawn. Game 35, I died off spawn again. Game 36, I got into a fight quite early into the game and I end up killing this guy. Then later on in the game, I died to this other kid. Game 37, I ran out of mats in this early game fight and fell to my death. Game 38, I managed to kill this kid right after he popped his chug jug. And then I died a little bit later on in the game after this guy third parties me, steals my kill, and then kills me. Game 39, and I kill this guy off spawn. And then I die a little bit later on in the game as my build wouldn't reset behind me. Game 40 now, and I kill this guy near the start of the game. I landed a snipe on this guy and tilted and tried to push over, and you'll see what happens. I fell to my death. Game 41 now, and I've landed at Lucky Landing again. And I died to my brother again. Game 42, and I die off spawn. Game 43, I fight my brother again. But this time, I win the fight. Of course, I had to take the L on him. In game 43, I piece this kid up, and then choke my shots and end up dying. Game 44, I sniped this guy through the window who contested me at Lucky Landing. I push over to him because I know he's weak. And as you'll see here, I tried to place a wall and for some reason it placed below and I end up dying. Game 45, I sniped this kid off spawn. Then I head over to the factories where I get into another fight. I end up killing this guy and then another person pushes over and ends up killing me. In game 46, I heard this guy coming up the zip line, so I surprised him, got some shots off, and then while I was fighting this guy, another person pushes over, and we start to get third-partied. Now there's a 3-person fight going on here, and it's in the storm, so I just decide to leave it. And I end up getting one of those kills as one of them died to full damage. Later on in the game, I'm popping this big pot, and then this guy jumps in my box and kills me. Game 47 here, and I don't know how I managed to survive and kill this guy. Later on in the game, I try to RPG exploit into this guy's box, and I end up taking full damage. And then he kills me. Game 48, I kill this guy off spawn. And then later on in the game, I go down to this other player. In game 49, I landed somewhere different, got this kill off spawn, and then I got sniped from out of nowhere. In game 50, I landed at Lucky Landing, killed this guy off spawn. There was another guy who contested me, so I beamed him, pushed over, and then finished off the kill. Later on in the game, near Tilted Towers, I get another kill. And just as I'm about to fight this other player, I get headshot sniped. 100 likes on the video and I'll release part 2.